And we're back!
Yes! You have no idea how weird that sounds. As soon as we click it back on, and it's just like, okay! I mean, it's really obvious too, because I'm in the middle of the final boss fight.
But I mean, it's literally, it's exactly like this. Like, okay, bye everybody, click, click, and we're back!
Yes, seriously!
Except we're not really gone to begin with. Except for you, it will be because we don't have time.
Yeah, it'll take a week for you to figure it out.
Yeah, because we don't have enough time to be recording everything all the time. So we have to pre-record them. Oh, it's
I
almost
have to get it
dead.
one more time.
This is when there would be a good time to stretch. Relax. Because everybody, you're not the one playing the game. Let's are, or we are, because it's a Let's Play, and we are playing this game, except I'm not actually playing this game. And does anyone seriously know what those 4 dots at the top and 2 at the bottom actually mean?
The bars? Well, you asked that in the previous hours.
I asked you
because we actually recorded 2 hours of Metroid for you.
I've asked this question like 4 times during this entire Let's Play, and I have 0 clue what it is. Like, I mean, I'd assume that the 4 on the top are like 2 on the bottom, except for the fact that one of them is more like 3, and then a gap, and then a little tiny one at the end. It makes me very confused.
Oh look, it looks like a brain.
Oh, is this the final form?
No, it's dying, you guys.
You know, oh, and then this leads into Metroid Prime 2, the beginning of Metroid Prime 2.
This is where Dark Samus comes from. Of course, you don't know that until you get the secret, air quote, secret cutscene is you see a arm come out of the pile of goo that looks strikingly similar to your Phazon suit, except with that blue circle is on the back of her hand, it's an eye instead.
Okay, do you think that it would be safe to assume that Retro planned out making a trilogy?
Yeah.
I mean, hey, it's
I mean, the first and second games, they fit too well. They fit too closely together for it to be mere coincidence. And then we have a shock as soon as we get closer to Samus here. Shock and amazement! She is female! Ah!
You're about 20 years or 20 or 30 years too late. No, at the time, 20 years.
Yeah, I know, but still.
15?
I hadn't known that before this, because this is the first Metroid game I've ever played.
And then, once he takes off the helmet, it's right into the uncanny valley, huh?
It's like, well, okay,
It's like,
especially because...
Samus, put your helmet back on.
Yeah, wasn't it? Let's see, in the books, it refers to her as a male. I like playing with these credits because you can rewind, and you can press forward, or you can pause.
That's awesome. But yeah.
I can't believe one day I actually got bored and I sat and I read this whole part.
This part?
Yeah.
Or just trying to read them out loud. Alright, so including the copyright of the game scenario. Okay.
And then she flies away from town.
Time for the funny ending. The secret is that it was all controlled by a dog in a computer room.
No, it was some autistic kid imagining things in a snow globe.
What?
Some people will know what I'm talking about.
Are you talking about Citizen Kane?
No. It was a hospital thing. Let's see, percentage complete, 86, total time, 742. Oh, wow, that's faster.
Yay! It makes me happy!
Alright, and then we save my progress.
And, well, what do we do now?
I don't know.
Well,
that's the end of this game, and there's no... Well, end game is... Let's go to end game.
This makes me feel a little sad. We finished up our first Let's Play.
Well, let's Endgame, and just because we have another 5 minutes to waste.
Let's see. This was recorded on Friday the 13th. So Friday the 13th. So you'll probably by the time you get this, it'll be significantly
old.
So I guess we haven't.
Let's see. Then we can come back here to Endgame, and Endgame it drops you back on your ship.
Or rather, Friday 13th of
And then you can continue exploring the world to beat the game again.
What month is it?
This is November.
Okay, Friday the 13th of November, 2000 and whatever it is.
Don't yell at us for filming so far in advance, guys.
What year is it anyway?
2009.
Are you sure? You sure we haven't gone back in time to like
1986?
Yeah.
1985. I'm sorry.
Yes. We have to go back to the future now. Okay, let's do Endgame.
This is Endgame right here.
Oh, really? You just can explore
You
more?
come back here on your ship.
Wait, what happens if you go to the Metroid Prime Chamber?
You can battle the boss again if you want.
Really? That's kind of boring.
Well, you can finish exploring the world. Like, let me switch to my other file here. There's I have all the energy tanks, and there's also a bunch of power bomb expansions I missed out on. And I think there is 250 missiles total.
You know, this is the lamest part we've recorded. It's mainly us looking at the title screen over and over and messing around.
Yeah, it's not the end of the game.
It's like we finished the game, what
I should have just gone into my other file, because it's on Endgame too. Oh yeah, if anybody knows where I can get the soundtrack of this game, I would appreciate it.
You could probably find a game rip somewhere, like on.
I know, but I'm lazy. Yeah, 250 missiles, and I had all the energy tanks.
Yeah.
And there's a grand total of 8 power bombs you can have at once.
Really?
That's
kind of boring and low and sad and makes me cry at night. Wait, I thought that you lost the suit. Now you're back in the suit?
Well, it saves your game the way it was.
So technically it's not an
well, because I beat... Well, no. It just ejects you back to here, but it saves.
Oh.
So like, the only way to get 100% to get 100% is to go and beat the game.
There's no falling action. Like, I think there aren't a lot of games that actually have a falling action. Like, Earthbound has one, and yeah, that's about it.
Or it's just a giant cutscene.
Can anyone here... Actually, now that we finished up a Let's Play, let's have a user question. Does anyone know of any game with a falling action? By that I mean, like, after the climax, like after you beat Metroid Prime, then there's still a little bit of game you have to do where it's a lot more peaceful. Like, maybe it shows the planet, it shows the area a lot where nothing more happens. Like, in Earthbound, after you defeat Gygus, then you go back to the past, or back to the future. I already used that joke. And you go back and you deliver all your party members back to their homes and whatever, and you go back home and it's a happy ending.
Golden Sun.
A Golden Sun, okay. So
both games actually, because the first game, you beat the boss at the top of the lighthouse. Spoiler, you beat it, and then.
Oh, thanks for the spoiler tag.
You beat the boss. You beat the final boss. And then you find out your journey's not over, and then you go back and you get on a boat. You get on a boat. You get on a boat, and then it tells you something, and they disembark, and then they go. And then they go.
She likes to.
Then they go and do that, and then when you beat the second game, there's a little bit more walking around you have to do, and then there's a monstrous cutscene.
He was inspecting her gun. Sasha, who touched my gun? So yeah,
some people think it weighs 1,000 tons.
Yes, but if anyone can name any other games with a falling action, I'd really appreciate it in the comments, because it's something.
Oh yeah, and don't say Pokemon, because those don't count.
Yeah, it's something you don't find in a lot of games, and we're going right to the end of the time limit, and yeah, just comment, okay? We only ask you to comment once during the entire Let's Play, okay?
Yeah, come on, guys. You're so quiet.
Okay, well, see ya.